Hello and welcome to DigitalSLR Worx. Today I'd like to discuss some of the core features and advantages of a DigitalSLR camera system. If you're serious about photography, then the DigitalSLR camera will allow you to have complete control over your photography. First, let's take a look at the lenses.
With an SLR camera, you have the ability to change lenses to suit your subject. By using a lens designed for the job, you are able to get the shot you want, opposed to just making do. Whether you're shooting macro, portrait, telephoto, or wide angle, the right lens will greatly improve your final image. ISO is the sensitivity of the camera's sensor. The higher the ISO number, the greater the sensitivity of the sensor and the faster it will record the image. This comes in handy in low light situations where stopping motion is difficult. Even at the high ISO setting of 800, the SLR can produce usable images. The results of a point and shoot will not be as good. Even if the two cameras have the same amount of megapixels, the point and shoot sensor is smaller and has a harder time with the higher ISO. Shutter priority on an SLR camera lets you take control of the shutter speed. The camera will adjust the other settings around what you choose for the shutter speed. Whether for long exposures or like these fast stop motion shots, shutter priority can open up a whole new creative world for your photography. Aperture priority gives you control of the aperture, or you may have heard it referred to as f-stop. This works a lot like the iris of an eye. It opens and closes to change the amount of light that is allowed into the camera. The most apparent result of this is in depth of field, or how much of an image is in focus. In this example, we see a title that can be confusing. We don't know which night it's referring to, but by adjusting the aperture priority, we can narrow the focus to the night in the middle, and the title makes more sense. Another more common scenario is in portraits. Here the busy background of this snapshot takes away from the subject, but by blurring the background we can bring out the subject. So, like shutter priority, you can see how aperture priority can have huge creative potential.
Well, there you have it. But I'd like to add that a DigitalSLR camera system may not be for everyone. It does have its disadvantages. It's bulky, it's got a huge learning curve, and they're expensive. But if you find that you're growing out of your point and shoot camera, then it may be the answer for you. Well, bye for now, and remember to search DigitalSLR Worx for future videos.